From Oxford Dictionary, vocabulary, all the words that a person knows or uses. To have a wide, limited vocabulary. Your active vocabulary equals the words that you use. Your passive vocabulary equals the words that you understand but don't use. Reading will increase your vocabulary. The word failure is not in his vocabulary equals for him, failure does not exist. Defining vocabulary equals a set of carefully chosen words used to write the explanations in some dictionaries. All the words in a particular language. When did the word bungalow first enter the vocabulary? The words that people use when they are talking about a particular subject. The word has become part of advertising vocabulary. Vocab, informal, a list of words with their meanings, especially in a book for learning a foreign language from Longman Dictionary of Applied Linguistics. Vocabulary, a set of lexemes, including single words, compound words and idioms. Active, passive language knowledge, productive, receptive language knowledge. The ability of a person to actively produce their own speech and writing is called their active language knowledge. This is compared to their ability to understand the speech and writing of other people, their passive language knowledge. Native speakers of a language can understand many more words than they actively use. Some people have a passive vocabulary, i.e. words that they understand, of up to 100,000 words, but an active vocabulary, i.e. words they use, of between 10,000 and 20,000 words. In foreign language learning, an active vocabulary of about 3,000 to 5,000 words, and a passive vocabulary of about 5,000 to 10,000 words is regarded as the intermediate to upper intermediate level of proficiency. Defining vocabulary, a basic list of words with which other words can be explained or defined. Defining vocabularies are used to write definitions in dictionaries for children and for people studying foreign languages. They are based on research into word frequency. In the Longman Dictionary of Contemporary English, all the definitions are written using a 2,000-word defining vocabulary, so that anyone who knows the meaning of those 2,000 words will be able to understand all the definitions in the dictionary. Content word. Words can be divided into two classes, content words and function words. Content words are words which refer to a thing, quality, state, or action and which have meaning, lexical meaning, when the words are used alone. Content words are mainly nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs, e.g. book, run, musical, quickly. Function words are words which have little meaning on their own, but which show grammatical relationships in and between sentences, grammatical meaning. Conjunctions, prepositions, articles, e.g. and, to, the, function words. Function words are also called form words, empty words, functors, grammatical words, structural words, structure words. Content words are also called full words, lexical words. Word class, a group of words which are similar in function. Words are grouped into word classes according to how they combine with other words, how they change their form, etc. The most common word classes are the parts of speech, noun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, pronoun, article, demonstrative, conjunction, interjection, etc. Form class, in linguistics, a group of items which can be used in similar positions in a structure. For example, in the sentence, the is here. The words dog, book, evidence, etc. could be used. They all belong to the same form class of nouns. Open class, open set, a group of words, a word class, which contains an unlimited number of items. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs are open class words. New words can be added to these classes, e.g. laser, Chomskyan. The word classes conjunctions, prepositions, and pronouns consist of relatively few words, and new words are not usually added to them. These are called closed classes, or closed sets. Vocabulary control, in the preparation of materials for language teaching, reading, etc., the practice of using a limited vocabulary based on a word list or other source. Graded readers are often written using vocabulary control. Word, the smallest of the linguistic units which can occur on its own in speech or writing. It is difficult to apply this criterion consistently. For example, can a function word like the occur on its own? Is a contraction like can't, cannot, one word or two? Nevertheless, there is evidence that native speakers of a language tend to agree on what are the words of their language. In writing, word boundaries are usually recognized by spaces between the words. In speech, word boundaries may be recognized by slight pauses. Lexeme, lexical item, the smallest unit in the meaning system of a language that can be distinguished from other similar units. A lexeme is an abstract unit. It can occur in many different forms in actual spoken or written sentences, and is regarded as the same lexeme even when inflected. For example, in English, all inflected forms such as give, gives, given, giving, gave would belong to the one lexeme give. Similarly, such expressions as bury the hatchet, hammer and tongs, give up, and white paper would each be considered a single lexeme. In a dictionary, each lexeme merits a separate entry or sub-entry. Inflection, in morphology, the process of adding an affix to a word or changing it in some other way according to the rules of the grammar of a language. For example, in English, verbs are inflected for third-person singular, I work, he works, and for past tense, I worked. Most nouns may be inflected for plural, horse, horses, flower, flowers, man, men. Derivation, in morphology and word formation, the formation of new words by adding affixes to other words or morphemes. For example, the noun insanity is derived from the adjective sane by the addition of the negative prefix in and the noun forming suffix ity. Conjugation, a class of verbs which follow the same pattern for changes in tense, person, or number. For example, in French there are 4 regular conjugations as well as irregular verbs. The verbs donner, to give, parler, to speak, chercher, to look for, etc. are described as belonging to the or first conjugation. Back formation, when a new word is made by the removal of an affix from an existing word, this is called back formation. For example, the verb televise was formed from the noun television, and the verb pedal was formed from the noun peddler. New words are usually formed by adding affixes to existing words. Boundaries, divisions between linguistic units. There are different types of boundaries. For example, boundaries may be between words, e.g. the hashtag child b, between the parts of a word such as stem and affix, e.g. kind nest c, between syllables, e.g. bei plus by, baby juncture, a type of boundary between 2 phonemes. Often, juncture helps the listener to distinguish between pairs such as see mill and see mill in did he see mill and did he see mill. Type, in linguistics, a distinction is sometimes made between classes of linguistic items, e.g. phonemes, words, utterances, and actual occurrences in speech or writing of examples of such classes. The members of the class are called a type and examples or individual members of the class are called tokens. For example, hello, hi, good morning are 3 different tokens of the type greeting. In mathematical linguistics, the total number of words in a text may be referred to as the number of text tokens, and the number of different words as the number of text types. The ration of different words in a text to total words in the text is known as the lexical density of type token ration for that text. Word formation, the creation of new words. There are several ways of doing this, including, the addition of an affix in derivation b, the removal of an affix, back formation c, the addition of a combining form d, the construction of a compound word e, the shortening of an old word, as when influenza becomes flu f, the repetition of a word or part of a word, reduplication g, the invention of a completely new word, such as the mathematical term Google. In addition, other processes are sometimes regarded as part of word formation. These include h, the addition of an affix in inflection I, the use of words as different parts of speech, as when the noun cap is used as the verb to cap. Word frequency, the frequency with which a word is used in a text or corpus. Thanks for watching.